I forgot to unmute. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome to stream. It is lovely to have you here, Josh and Sabs and Nikki and any lurkers. Yeah, we're climbing up to the sky. In an incredibly Xenoblade 2 moment.
Curse you, Baal! I hereby vow you will rue this day. Solid of scale you might be, foul dragon, but I will riddle with holes your rotten hide with a hail of harpoons, with every last drop of my being.
Thank you, Sabs. Sabs my favorite thing is the fact that you post Shaman in response to that sound alert every single time. It's just such a good combination. Anyway, we Xenoblade 2 up in this bitch. Communications are up. Lock clear? Oh, hell yeah. We love a lock clear. So Josh, I think that one's loud because it was coming through two sources, which is a mistake I frequently make. Oh, I already did that. Okay, so that's, like, temporary. God, what a good sprite for, like, that didn't work. I've got to say, this section is really good at feeling like everything's at the wrong angle. Which I know it is, but it's not easy to make things feel like that and still be, like, usable. Ugh. How dare you? I somehow forgot that I could do that. Oh yeah, I opened the locked door. I don't want to fall, chat. I I can launch Jesse at any time. Jesse is just hanging out here. That's funny. Damn, I hate these. Really? Every time? I want to make this jump. Oh no. Oh no. Ah, that was kind of rude, actually. Ooh. Ice Rod, that's probably for Ellie. Why do I look? Yeah. Ugh. I'm gonna fall down there. Oh, that's horrible. It's not even super difficult, I'll be honest. It's just horrible. Ooh. Oh, robot friend, heal me. Self-repairing robot. Zzz, crackle, refuel, or resupply. I don't imagine they're gonna have anything new here. That seems like a good spot to drop a save state. Oh, wait. Secrets. Ah. These are some really odd but really cool enemy designs. I like them. I mean, correct. Absolutely, objectively correct, Core. Also, hi. Ooh, an ice rod and a stone rod? I assume just different elemental variants. How familiar are you with this game, Core? Because this is my first time playing it, and as much as I love the series, I don't have... Oh, you played it when it came out? Yeah, this is my first time. I don't have a lot of exposure to anything outside of, like, the Xenoblade series, so this is neat. It's also really cool to see how many elements of this game end up in later games in the broader series. Oh yeah, I do want to. I want to stream Xenosaga eventually. Genuinely, the only issue is it's so huge. Like, this is already a huge game. And I've streamed all of the Xeno games. I know, it's so sad. I know the kind of legendary Disc 2 shenanigans that I'm going to encounter, and I'm fine with them. Oh, interesting. I thought there would be something up here. Oh. Well, the thing is, Josh, like, Xenosaga is two whole games. So in that sense, yes, bigger than Xenogears. 3 games! Jesus, you're right, I forgot. For a long time, a full Xenosaga playthrough was going to be like my incentive for getting to partner. And I don't think partner is realistic. Not because you all don't support me, just because I think it takes more luck than anything else to grow on Twitch, and oh, cool. But that being said, who knows, Josh? Look, the unfortunate thing is, if I want to stream full-time, I need about somewhere between 20 and 40 times the regular viewers I currently have. That's not a thing I know how to achieve, and I'm also really happy with my community, and with 20 to 40 times more people, that community changes a lot. So I just don't think full-time streaming is a realistic part of my future. And I've accepted that. So I'm just going to have to find time to do Xenosaga. The other one that I was going to do if I ever got to stream full-time was Kingdom Hearts. Which I know a lot of people adore. And I will say, I recently watched Chugga Conroy play Kingdom Hearts. At least the first one, it's not as complex as people make it out to be. God damn, Billy. I wasn't supposed to like you. That's horrible. I didn't like his personality to begin with, I'll be honest. What do you mean? Fine, I'll heal. But I'm gonna be angry about it. Yeah, that's roughly what I've heard, Josh. I wish I liked Rico more than I do. Like, the whole Blanca getup is cool, but I do think it would have been a lot cooler if he was the king's long-lost wife instead of long-lost son. Oh, Lord Core. Okay, so you see, I have this wonderful thing called save states. So what I get to do is have a much easier time. And here we see the save state in its natural environment, saving a streamer hours of struggle. Hell yeah, Bart. Dodge that stop sign. What is happening? I don't know what happened there. I must have pressed the wrong button. I blame God for this. Here's the thing. I know enough about this game to know that there are at least two potentially godlike entities, only one of whom is maybe the villain. And I don't think either of them is related to the Palpatines in the sphere. Let's save state again, now that I'm in a safe spot. Fucking damn it. There we go. I am save stating my way through this bitch, and you can't stop me. That looks so like it's a thing I can interact with. You know what? Faye, I actually think your defense is high enough. Like, I appreciate the +1 defense. I am not sure you need it. Hello? Oh, good. Okay, there was something I had to jump over. Man, that... sound effects are a big part of game design, and that did not sound like it had any impact. That's only true if you're not Rico. If you're Rico, then ether will just dissolve you. Ah, here we go. God, that ether gun of his deals a lot of damage to these. What? Did it have to load a whole new level for that? I was very confused, but I think that's what happened. Which, I mean, it's the PS1. There's a limit to what it can hold in memory. Oh, I assume so, Core. They wouldn't do something like, I don't know, give you a platform. God, I love that attack. It's so dumb. Do I go up or down? Okay, so I don't trust this, but also this might lead to some secrets, and I'm a sucker for a good secret. Like, my job is up. Meaning this is clearly the wrong decision. Son of a bitch. Man, these guys are good grinding fodder, at least. Oh, this doesn't go down. This goes up. I made the correct decision. Or a correct decision, at least. Let me not assume there's only one. Somehow it didn't occur to me that that elevator could go up. Thank you. This is the shittiest thing this game could do. I'm sorry? I'm sorry, what? A blind jump to one of these? I'm going to assume it's back here. You know what? With save states, that's fine. I can try that 40 times. Without? And you fall all the way to the bottom? That's the point where the disc is getting broken. I mean, obviously not, because we can't afford to just replace discs, but... Oh, this is horrible. And no checkpoints. Oh, hell yeah, Billy. Fuck, you're right, there hasn't been a save in ages. Looks like we can climb up. Okay, I'm gonna save, because... You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if these pipes come tumbling down. I think I did miss one chest, but I'm not going back for it. That is a long-ass wait between two save points. God, no way anyone was playing this except on the weekend. Oh, we're at the top. What? No ceiling? So this is where Shevat used to be. There are marks from some huge thing. Oh yeah, is there any comm equipment nearby? Up there. From here is Shevat's territory. Many people have tried to get in, but Saibzen and I removed them. God, I adore the names. Stitch, what did I do to be cruel? Oh, also, Zaps, thank you for the stretch and hydrate. Oh my lord, my shoulder clicked. That's 17, right? In German? Because 10 is 10. And if that's based on... If that's like from Sieben, then yeah. Weird. Wait a minute. We just want to... Get ready. Oh my god, Stitch. That's really sweet, unless you're ranking me out of like 160. Well, boss encounters in this game have like no consistency in how difficult they are, so let's find out where this one stands. $22 damage. That's not a lot of damage, I'll be honest. 0 damage is, however, less. Jesus. Yeah, let's stop that. Why are you healing? Let's see if an ether attack is better. It is much better. Interesting. I still want to see if death blows are effective. Oh, they fucking are. Okay, that's good to know. That's such a goofy looking attack, I love it. Oh, everything's doing more damage now. I'm gonna boost everybody, because I suspect that this is going to be like the end of this area. God, just standard ether attacks do a lot of damage. Did he just... did she just kick a robot in the nuts? Because, like, no pun intended. Pun's always intended, but ballsy move. Hey! That's enough, Maria. Bring them in. Yes, Queen Zephyr. For like just 1 second, I swore that it was going to go into Old Lang Syne. Aerial City Shevat. Sorry, just wanted to test your strength. The Queen is awaiting for your arrival above. Cool, I can't fly. It's the Palpatines. Useless. They allowed contact with Shevat. There is an anima relic in Shevat. We can't afford to have them aligned before preparations are complete. It's meaningless if it is not compatible with our type. You want to bury all of Shevat? What of the Animus? There are others. We must respond severely so this doesn't happen again. What about the Shevat Gate? As long as it's there, we can't get in. Easy. We just use Achtzen's gravity cannon to compensate for the time-space warp. Achtzen? Is it operational? Okay, I thought Siebzen was a person. It's literally, I think it's just the name of her gear. Re-education is complete. It is ready. The airborne squad is already assembled. Yeah. I love the fact that one of the at least two of the Palpatines are just test patterns. Like, did those Palpatines die? Were they never installed? Oh my god, they're running Windows 11 and they took the latest updates. That was a mistake. Any side effects? The regulated 71st Airborne should have no problems. Well then, I look forward to this. Chat, don't you hate it when your Palpatine has a seg fault? This is the dock floor located at the lowest layer of Shevat. I, for real, read that as dork floor to begin with, and I'm sad it's not. I met you a little while ago. My name is Maria Balthazar. Again, this is just Chrono Trigger. They can't help it. You've got the Queen in the city in the sky. You've got the underwater city where, like, weird things are discovered. We've got Balthazar. It just keeps being Chrono Trigger. Which is remarkable, given that it is also very clearly all of the Xenoblades. Balthazar? I've heard of that name before. Yeah, okay, so even Faye has played Chrono Trigger. That's also fair, Josh. Hey Faye, Isn't that the same name as the eccentric old man? Jesus. Okay. Literally. Remember the crazy old man playing with gears around Ava? That's right, Old Man Bell, the hermit. That reminds me, the gear I saw resembles Bell's gear Calamity. Calamity? That's the prototype gear my grandfather made. Do you know my grandpa? Where is he now? I just happened to come across him in the cavern underneath Ava's desert. Dude, that was him! I forgot what they were talking about. I didn't know him that well. So you're Old Man Bell's grandchild? Yes, but I haven't seen him for the past few years. He said he was looking for something very important, and he left by himself. My father was captured by Solaris, and his whereabouts are not known either. But the crazier... your grandpa looked just fine. He's the kind that never dies. Don't worry, Squirt. I'm not a squirt. Besides, my grandpa isn't a crazy old man. I know it. He is a bit. Sorry, don't get mad, Maria. I didn't mean to offend. I apologize. Sorry. I heard you say sorry once already. You don't need to say it again. Anyhow, Queen Zephyr is waiting. Please go ahead and take the elevator to go upstairs. I still have to finish inspecting Siebtsein. I'll show you the way to the palace when the time comes. Till then, please take a look around town. I'll see you later. Alright, let's go up there. The cursed land Shevat. The answer's gotta be here. Okay, let's bring 20 to 30 of those gears that kid was riding on home. You know what? I have heard worse plans. You go, Bart. This sure is reminiscent of high Entia tech. Old capital of Shevat, Athel-Aura. Okay, I know what I said about comparing it to Chrono Trigger, but listen to this music. Oh, we rarely have visitors from the surface. Welcome to the wandering city in the sky, Athel-Aura. The city used to be the capital of Shevat, an independent, liberal country that fought against Solaris. God, I adore this. A place that turns yesterday's tears into tomorrow's smiles. That's what they called this city a long time ago. But now those hopes and despairs have been worn away long ago. Probably the only things that remain are the echoes of resentment. Fortunately, nobody here has any fear of heights. You might be able to find something that can solve your troubles and sadness, but fate can be cruel sometimes. Don't forget that. And that stone plate floating there is called a stepping stone. It moves with people on it. Try and get on it and talk to the stone. It'll be glad to give the three of you. I have a favorite area in this game. Up. Hello and welcome. As you can see, the Deep Sea Bros is open. It's just that we aren't doing any business right now. I love this. Look at these birds. They've forgotten how to fly during the long history of evolution. We humans are the same. We threw away our broken wings and forgot how to fly. But I doubt it will end like this. We'll remember the sky again someday. Running into the deep, vast blue sky forever. The day will come again. Don't you think so? I love that there's a jukebox. I thought it might be. Man, this game's soundtrack is really stellar. Why do humans hate and hurt each other? Everyone lives under the same blue sky. Will there ever be any relief from the pain of losing what was precious to us? When will it be the day we can understand what all this loneliness and sorrow was for? In short, we may be repeating the same mistake we made 500 years ago. Oh, you can't fall off. Interesting. At least not there. So no falling to your death, it seems. Oh, this... Who would have figured? Boingu comes from here all along? Ah, a guest! It's been a while. Welcome, welcome. It'd be great if you bought lots and lots of them. Don't want to spend too much money on this. Although I kind of don't need it. These sound nice, but I haven't found elemental attacks that useful. Yeah, we'll buy that. That's some good money. They didn't say thank you, so now I'm disappointed. So beautiful. These are wonderful things that nobody else sells. Yes, they are. But this is a very important treasure of the choo-choo, so I can't sell it to you. Sorry, please go to the counter if you'd like to buy something. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I didn't need to buy it. I just think it's cool that you... I think it's cool that you guys exist at all. What? That's strange. You smell like soil and trees. Yes, you do. Long ago, the Choo-Choo tribe lived in the woods with no interference. Yes, they did. I wonder if someday we could ever return to the land and live in the woods again. There's a rumor that the secret room of the Sage of Shevat is hidden somewhere in this town. I wonder if it's true. I like people in Shevat because they're all nice. They treat choo-choos the same as themselves. Yes, they do. But I heard people in the land are all scary. They lie, say awful things, hurt and kill each other. I'm wrong, right?
They call me Mr. Pig!
I'm going to guess more Monhan. No, you're playing some Repo. How are you enjoying your Repo? Anyway, I can't lie. Not everyone's nice. Everyone's not necessarily kind and good. I see. I hope everyone understands each other and lives life happily together someday. Yes, I do. Oh, hello. I wish I liked Repo. I've seen it, and it just does not appeal to me. And I don't quite get it, because I really enjoyed Lethal Company. And I know it's the same principle. But Repo doesn't appeal. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's going pretty well. We got to the city in the sky, at the top of the Tower of Actual Babel. The floating rock back there will take you to the wonderful plaza, Aqua Paradise. Sometimes it's good to get away from reality and forget the cares of the world. Now we're talking to just some chews? That's bonkers. Why is the flare rod more powerful? I'm sorry, a dynamite rod? Yeah, it might be that. Man, that's a lot of money for a 1-point attack increase. Not sure it's worth it. Fuck. Oh, that was so expensive. Wait, I want to... I've still got the long dark coat. Oh, that's such a big boost to defense. I can't. What I will do is I'll still keep him on the Holy Pendant. So I can only do the people currently in my town. Makes sense. Just hope I remember to do everybody else later. Forget the guardian god of legend. Nobody believes such fairy tales in this day and age. No, no. If a great big guardian god existed, he'd have beaten Solaris to death a long time ago. Yes, he would. Just a bunch of optimistic happy guys. What are we to do about that? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to. I'm gonna die if I keep trying to run off the edge like that. God, this is pretty. Hello, surface people. Look at this picture. It's me and my wife a long time ago. Maybe hard to believe, but there was a time when we were young too, full of dreams and hopes. My wife died 2 years ago, so I asked the people in the world below to bury her ashes in the earth. My time will also come soon. Could you young people bury my ashes in the earth for me too? I mean, yeah, if we can. I'm tired of waiting and believing. I want to rest in peace in the earth. It's him. I was wondering what it would be like to live without getting old, like Queen Zephyr. It is absolutely chrono triggering me. What do you mean the queen of the place in the sky has eternal life? Probably because of some cursed power that she's drawing from. What has she seen and heard for the past 500 years? Did what she see and hear really bring her happiness? That I don't know. This country's been through a lot. We no longer have enough strength to fight Solaris. You people from the world below should go to the royal palace. Queen Zephyr will listen to your wishes and show you the way. You may be the new hope for those who are against Solaris. I've never been chrono triggered this hardcore. Including when I played Chrono Trigger. This is the end of the city. If you're not leaving yet, you better turn back. Oh, so you're waiting to meet up with Maria? Yes, that's right. If that's the case, then under there is a house that no one lives in anymore. Maria often I used to go there and sit all alone in the second floor of that house and think about it. Why don't you check out the place and see what you can find while you wait for her? I mean, yes, but I don't want to do that yet. Mostly because I guarantee you there are secrets I haven't found yet. There's a whole other direction to go in. Oh, no, there isn't. That's fine. Dang it, I went to the wrong thing. Man, I should replay Chrono Trigger. I think my total playtime on that probably competes with my total playtime on Xenoblade 1. Not the whole series. But Xenoblade 1 I have played through 5 times, I think. And Chrono Trigger I've played through easily 20 times. So even though it's a much shorter game, hey, haven't seen you before. You new? Welcome to the Shevat Liberation Barracks. But in actuality, we aren't as glorious as the name may suggest. But it is true that this is the barracks for the anti-Solaris troops. Think of this as home and relax. But we're in an odd situation. We're picking a fight with an organization that has the power to manipulate the world from the shadows. And to think we're all just a motley crew of rioters from the land below. We're just a bunch of people who've lived most of our lives without knowing the existence of Shevat or Solaris. Come to think of it, it almost sounds like a joke. Yeah, they say the city used to be like any other city when it was on the ground 500 years ago. But after losing to Solaris, they launched just the palace block to this block of the city up into the sky. Basically an unbelievable story, but in reality we're riding on that part of the city and floating out in the sky right now. In life you never know what to expect. Back in Kislev, I used to deal with homemade medicines. By the way, I've heard rumors that the enemy has some really cool medicines. I wanted to learn some of those techniques, so I snuck into their shop, but I was a little clumsy. I got desperate and somehow managed to escape and make my way to Thames, the city I'd heard stories about. That's where the good people here picked me up. If they hadn't picked me up, then without a doubt I would have been a guinea pig for their experimental drugs. Because I'm so cute. So where did you fellows come from? From the looks of you, I guess you're from the Ignis continent. Were you saved by the people here too? I understand. We're all in the same situation. Everyone's got their unique story on how they got involved in this fiasco with the Gebler and the Ethos and all. The usual pattern here is that many of the people were almost eliminated for some reason they don't know, but were saved by the people here before they were doomed. Yeah, even if I were to have returned back to the land, they would probably try to cut me
Mr. Pig!
Hello! God. I'm gonna guess Warframe before I press enter. Cool. That didn't actually give you a shout out for some reason. Oh, you're doing your rando. Cool. Bot just isn't working. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing more randomizer this weekend. It's been a rough week for like free time. Hello, Jean. Wouldn't matter how many lives I had, it still wouldn't be enough. So I've decided to stick around here. That's probably the case for the majority of the people here. And anyway, don't you want to make the bad guys pay for it? They've got to be crazy if they think, we'll just take this lying down. That's basically it. From now on, we're all on the same boat. Welcome aboard. That large white statue of an angel at the entrance to the palace is a representation of a particular woman who sacrificed herself in that war 500 years ago. It's so sad. She was probably the beloved heroine of the rebellion back then. Yeah? You good? What am I doing? Oh, you're squatting. Can't you tell? I'm working out. Gonna kick Solaris' butt. I have to get pumped up. Okay, Asta, I see you. It's all over for them. My last death blow skill. If I only had my Cyrus punch. You just leave it to me. Take a nap or something. You're adorable, Sean. How dare you? Whoopsie. I didn't mean to go there yet, but sure. Yeah. He's gonna beat Solaris by punching them. The whole country. Oh, this is just... Same place, different entrance. That's fine. Yeah. Who are you? A new face? Don't scare me. I was wondering if there are some drinks in here. Are there higher-ups still planning on fighting with some country called Solaris? Aren't they the scary guys who actually control the world from the shadows? Ugh, this is crazy. Just when I thought I was able to survive. I can't take it anymore. I don't know who or what that is, Sabs. Oh, are you new? It's been so long since last time we had a visitor from the surface. This is a plant shell. Vegetables and fruits needed in Shevat are grown in it. Since we live away from the land, we must put more effort to get food. Right now it's a dusty season, so only the staff members are allowed to go. Humans are good carriers of germs, you know. I'll bring some fresh thunder strawberries for you to eat. So look forward to it. Oh, hell yeah, Grandma. I don't even know what a thunder strawberry is, but it sounds rad. Oh, hell yeah. Is that in the first Final Fantasy, Sabs, or another one? It doesn't move. Is it broken? There's something small written here. The one who attains the dawn, the dusk, and the darkness shall climb the path to heaven. Wise man. So, we heard something about, like, a secret sage's room or something. What is this? That's really cool, Sabs. I have wanted to make a JRPG for so very long. And I may one day do it. But it's a lot of work. Especially since I wanted to have, like, time manipulation mechanics. And that's rough to code. Especially given that I had these ideas when I was Babby. Oh, absolutely, Sabs. You don't have to give me money for that. That sounds like fun. Huh? The soul has something in its hand. Receive Dusk Rock. Okay. Okay. Looks like it can be opened. I don't think this does anything. I think it's just fun. I want to save here because now that I've got one of those rocks, I don't want to mistakenly, like, move on with the story and not be able to do this. This is... They were killed by Solaris. To hell with them. Innocent, blameless lives are taken away. It's the same everywhere. Damn it. All you want is to win? Don't you care about anything else? Why was this allowed to happen? Why does this never end? What are we? Nope. I want to get those stones, dang it. Now that I've got one, if I didn't get any of them, I'd be fine. But I've got one of them, and that's a problem. Anyway, time to go to the walkthrough. Yes, I'm unashamed. Okay. Oh, weird. Yeah, so one of them's in a really weird spot. Okay. So these items are really weird to find. Go. You can actually explore these spokes, and along one of them is the Dawn Rock, which seems like, yeah, how do you get that without a walkthrough? Like, I don't think there are any other items on the world map. And then I have to talk to that Chew. You? Okay. You are a sufficient platform, I hope. How about you, old-timer? Oh my lord. Yeah, that's the way to do it. The angel stood watch as the night ended. Twilight nodded off in the arms of a lost child from 500 years. So the angel stood watch as the night ended. So that's telling you how to get the Dawn Stone. It's in the same direction that the angel is looking. Okay. Twilight nodded off in the arms of a lost child from 500 years ago. That's the stone in the doll's hand. And the sea serpent swallowed the dark. A wise Gramps taught me that a long time ago. Don't know what it is, though. Maybe a spell. Yes, maybe it is. Also, this is an elevator. I would not have guessed that. Yes, yes, I'm listening, dear. It reminds me of the good old days. This is the place you and I met for our first date, isn't it? It sure isn't. I recall that on that day, you, dear, read me a poem that you said you wrote all by yourself. I thought it funny that such a romantic still exists in our day and age, but I was delighted by it. Nothing has changed here. Truly important things can't be taken away by anyone. Apparently that's not where I meant to go. I meant to be down here. People in the city had dreamed of going down to the land again for a long time. They dreamed of the day when they could go down to the free world after fleeing from Solaris. I have a hunch the day may not be too far away. The city has been wandering the sky like this for 500 years, just watching the ever-changing countries, the world, and those who appeared and disappeared. The people in Shebat lost power, so that's all they could do. Being able to observe may have been a reward for those people here. Okay, so where's the dude I need to talk to? Oh, there's another exit. After all, pain only causes more pain and sadness. How come those guys up there don't understand such a simple thing? Just relax, have fun fishing like that sage who disappeared. Do you like fishing? Chat, put a fishing minigame in your game, if at all possible. That is my one piece of game design advice. I see. Then, do you want to try catching some fish in the plaza? Fishing is prohibited there, though. I have some good thread. Want to buy it for 50G? I'll buy it. Here you go. Thanks. Try hanging the line in the center of the plaza. You'll catch a fish if you're good. Are you sure we can catch fish, even without bait? Huh? Fish is biting. I mean, reel it in, my man. Okay, here we go. I did it! I can't believe it. Now open your mouth and let me see it. I found it. This is it. And that is how you're supposed to interpret that the sea serpent ate the darkness. Okay. Now I can get that thing. This is not where I want to. I'm just going to be honest, I don't even feel bad using a guide for that. I would never have got all three of them. Alright then, set those 3 stones we found into here. The stepping stone has been brought back to life. And the sage's name was Wise Man, which sure is interesting, isn't it? Ah. Accidentally receive Choo Choo Idol. Okay. Choo Choo Idol? Is this a representation of Boingu's guardian god? I I think this is what Boingu rides when it grows. What? When it grows so she can fight? I mean, that hasn't happened. Am I mad? I don't think that's happened. I don't think Boingu has force at all. Let's not imagine things. It's not good for your heart. Oh, okay. That's more of a haha imagine if. I did not read it that way. That didn't get a lot out of this. Check the bookshelves. Oh! Holy shit, what? I don't know what a power crisis is. That's a lot of shit. So Pan Alpha Soul is a full heal for the whole team. Obstake is just useful. Physio Ment Soul, I think, cures all status. Samson's hair strengthens weapon attacks. Yamato's belt, I'm not sure. Hard Star and Speed Star, I think, increase their X defense and X speed, I think. Ether Drive, Vitality Drive, Strength Drive, Ether Defense Drive, HP Drive, and EP Drive are all they're all permanent increases. Okay, that was worth it actually. I'm gonna wait till we're back with the whole party to choose who to use these on. I've got 2 HP drives? Oh my lord. What's this? Oh, that's the hide and seek thing. And I've got the tag badge. Neat. I don't know if those do anything. But yeah, that was big money. Chat, it was indeed no whammies. Oh, I'm toasty today. Did I ever check in this door? Oh, I did, but I didn't notice that there's an elevator in here. Isn't this just like a family home? It is, but they got some jazz going on. You don't have equipment or materials like Solaris does. What the hell do they want us to do? Damn it, we aren't at a disadvantage when it comes to technology and ideas. Oh, is this like a gear workshop? He said we aren't at a disadvantage. And yet he sounds like he thinks he's at a disadvantage. So that sure is confusing. The store is about to be closed. Gears aren't needed in this town except the Queen's troops. But please, take a look. We no longer have much business, but all the items are our pride and joy. Okay, everything's healed up, so no need to worry about that at least. I'm sorry, what do you mean Chrono Rod that inflicts slow? And is 73 extra damage? How can I not buy that? Oh Lord, I can't afford to upgrade everybody again. It's just not in the budget. But Jesus, 4,200 fuel? Oh Lord, that would be nice. I don't think I'd ever worry about fuel again. You know what? Let me get it for Faye. Do you mean 12,400? Where am I supposed to get the money for this? Oh Lord. Okay. I can't do everything for everybody. But I can improve Faye's as much as I can. And Faye is the character who I suspect is going to be with us forever. God, I really do, Josh. What's the use of having a gear if there's no one to ride on it? The only gear that needs maintenance is Maria's gear, which is hardly ever used. Well, to be honest with you, we don't have any chance in this fight unless a miracle happens. The battle was probably settled at the point where they let her escape in that war 500 years ago. Let me tell you, it feels really bad to not have everybody upgraded. No? I almost wish I hadn't discovered that store, because then I wouldn't be disappointed that I couldn't buy all the shit in that store. Now we can do this. This is... They were killed by Solaris. Shh! To hell with them. I love Billy's head shake. It's a full 180 degrees. Man's got amazing neck flexibility. Innocent, blameless lives are taken away. It's the same everywhere. Found a child's memory from long ago. You can't actually find those. Though you can't pick those up. But nobody could take that away. Oh. Oh, that suddenly became quite a line. Damn it. All you want is to win? Don't you care about anything else? Why was this allowed to happen? Why does this never end? What are we? There's no end to war and resentment. So, this is where you all were. The Queen said this house was destroyed in the Great War 500 years ago. This house has been kept like this on purpose as a reminder of the war. Thank you for waiting. Please come to the palace with me. Hey, wait! Disagreeable squirt. Okay, I'm gonna drop a save state because I smell shenanigans afoot. Thank you, Sabs. I'll do both of those things. This way, please. Hello? You're finally here. Where have you been? Why are you here? I've told you before. I learned martial arts with your father in Sheva. The Queen is waiting. Go ahead. Please come in. Thank you for coming such a long way. I am the Queen of Sheva, Zephyr. Thank you for coming? What is this? It's just a kid. I may appear to be like this, but I am actually 522 years old. 522? Is that really possible? Yes. I and a select few of the vassals have undergone some
I've grown
special
old and
life
infirmed. I'm ancient now. I'm different. I'm older. I'm peaceful. I'm an old hag, Steve. I just give up. I'm an old backpack vendor. I give gifts.
Trom, that is amazing timing. I I don't know how you know the perfect time for every redeem in every game, it seems. And Sabs, no, this is the first time it's been one of those RPGs. We were required to continue living until that final day approaches because of one man. To continue living, this is our atonement for that tragedy 500 years ago. Let us discontinue this discussion of the past. I've heard many things about all of you from Wiseman. Wiseman has been conducting his operations on the surface under my orders, to keep an eye on that man's activities. Also, he was ordered to bring anyone from the surface who would be of help to us to Shevat. 500 years ago, we fought against Solaris for the freedom of the land dwellers. Even after that, we continue to resist Solaris, although we are short of any real power. Land dwellers, can you find it in your heart to help us? We must free mankind from the grasp of Solaris. We must gain true freedom and build a peaceful world to live in. Something's not right. This fight for independence from a tyrant, the battle for freedom. I see. You make it seem like your intentions are noble. In reality, though, maybe you're no different than Solaris. Anyway, I'm too busy with trying to take Ava back from that bastard Shakan. Hate to break this to you, but I don't have the time. You are apparently nothing like the calm and quiet Roni Fatima, Bart. Yet you are so similar to Rani at the same time. There is logic behind what you say. However, I tell no lie when I say you are doing this purely for the future of the land dwellers. If you still cannot believe us, then defeat Solaris, gain back the independence of the land dwellers, and then see if we still embrace the heavens together. The pretexts of the past, the discord between nations. Why be concerned at such a small scale? You must look at the bigger picture. It should do you some good if you rest in the palace and think about it. You must think about what you want to do. But remember, Solaris has been quite active lately, so we don't have much time for leisure. Now go and get some rest for now. Faye, go with Shevat. Your father, Khan, would have wanted you to. I seriously doubt any spy would be able to get in, and as I expected, since we have new people from the surface, there's increased security. You never know what might happen. If anything ever happened to the Queen, it would be disastrous. Welcome to Shevat. We've already heard that you are our guests. Please use this room as you please. You're welcome to use the bed to rest. Okay, but before that, I want to explore. You're the newcomers from the surface. Seems you all aren't like the usual landowners we get, but we're always happy to have more friends to fight against Solaris. I look forward to working with you. To protect Shevat from the outside, the ancient technology of the gate is used. It's fundamentally the same thing as the stuff Solaris has planted on the surface. Even with Solaris technology, the gate cannot be broken through. But at times I come to think about whether this gate is only for protecting us from Solaris. Maybe that man left this gate behind to separate us, to isolate us from the rest of the world. If that was his intention, then Krelian is indeed dreadful. Does that man's resentment run that deep? Ah, I see. So you're the son of Khan. Have you met Queen Zephyr yet? she still can't forget about the tragedy in Nisan during the Great War 500 years ago, even though it's not her fault. I assume she can't forgive herself for betraying and abandoning her fellow members, though she had no knowledge of what was going on. Oh, I may have said too much. I'm not supposed to know anything. Anyhow, keep up the good work in overthrowing Solaris, young man. I haven't done anything yet. You just arrived from the surface, didn't you? I've heard about you. They say you saved our colleague captured by the Ethos. Thank you very much for that. I wish they'd give me a mission. I'd teach those Solarians a lesson. Would you? Oh, and you are? I feel like I've met you before. You resemble Khan, the one who taught us the art of fighting. Nobody knows his whereabouts after he went down to the surface on the Queen's mission. I doubt something bad happened to him considering his skills, but I wonder where he is. Oh. I'm fairly confident my dad's dead. Oh, so hungry. Is the meal ready yet? Whatever you do, it all goes back to food. You got that food. For me, I get the feeling I'm most alive when I'm eating. Isn't it the same with you guys? You eat to live or live to eat. You don't even know, do you? I bet those Solarians are always eating all the good stuff. Ugh, it's unforgivable. I don't fully agree, but I do love a good visa. We're still running around in the sky because of the war that broke out 500 years ago. It doesn't make any sense. Why do we have to suffer for what our ancestors did? What do you think? Can't even get fresh ingredients for meals. I've had it. Yui? This is Shitan's wife. Oh, welcome. You look good, Faye. The meal will be ready soon. Please join us and eat to your heart's content. Yui? Why are you here? Oh? Didn't I tell you before? I was born here. After you left the village, I decided to return to Shevat along with the survivors of the village. Because the soldiers from Ava and Kislev were showing up around. I see. I'm sorry for putting so much trouble on you. What are you saying? It's not your fault. There's nothing to worry about. The people from the village understood after they came here and heard the story. They couldn't blame only you for that incident because Solaris was behind it. Yes, but... Excuse me, but who's this lady? Oh, you've never met her before. This is Doc's wife, Yui. The wife of Shitan? I take it you are Bart, the Orca of the desert, right? I've heard a lot about you. You've been quite busy. It's nice to meet you. Yes, how do you do? Have you met the Queen? If you haven't, go say hello to her as soon as possible. Okay, then I'll see you later. Man, that sure is something. Midori really talks a lot. It's amazing how much stuff you have to talk about. We can have a conversation without talking. Have you forgotten already? Choo-choo, my friend. Okay, well, that sure is interesting. You humans are truly unusual living beings, aren't you? You're all like shattered fragments of a mirror. Yeah, how so? That great war 500 years ago, I can remember it like it was yesterday. That's something I can't get myself to forget. Many lives were lost. Much love, many dreams, friends, those irreplaceable, important things in our lives were scarred and left to bleed. Are those days going to return once again? I don't want my children or grandchildren to go through that nightmare. Ooh. You love weird arcane stuff. We've been flying up in the sky, right? It isn't easy getting supplies. We can't just go and get all our own supplies either. We made it this far somehow, but if the situation continues like this, we better do something. This month is going to be very tight too. We must cut down on rations a little tonight. But everyone will probably gripe about that. What am I gonna do? Man, for such an idyllic place, it sure seems to have its problems. And by that I mean it seems kind of shitty. Further down is the prison. Hasn't been used for several hundred years, though. It isn't anything worth seeing. Well, I guess you could say we had a similar barbaric phase like the Landlords. Oh, I'm absolutely going to have to do a prison break. In or out? Like, you don't model a whole prison just for lore purposes. Not in 1996. 97? 99? When was this game? I just want to check now. '98. So I named almost every year that it could have been, except the one that it was. This is where we keep the criminals in their cells. It's been said that soldiers from Solaris were locked up in here long ago. I've heard we've even done many atrocious things at that time. War is like that. It abolishes good and bad. One betrays friends, neighbors, even his own flesh and blood. War turns even good, kind humans into crazed monsters. This is a carbonite cage that petrifies humans alive. Regardless of whether it was only used on criminals, it is still heinous. No matter how you look at it, they've sure thought of cruel things. By the way, you land dwellers know about the Nissan tragedy during the Great War. Did you hear anything from the higher-ups? Not really. I doubt they told you. Those old men politely avoid talking about it. Do they think the truth will disappear if they turn away from the past? Bunch of fools. Be careful, land dweller. You'll have a terrible time if you open up your heart to those old men. Just like they did in Nissan 500 years ago. Huh. That day 500 years ago, that woman was definitely here. There was no other alternative but to be a captive. We could have won at the cost of many sacrifices, only if that traitor hadn't disappeared with the woman. The escaped woman freed the beast. The beast sucked human blood and ate their flesh and tore the world apart. Since then, people have found themselves groping in the dark. They've been atoning for a crime for 500 years. I want you to be careful, young one. Don't follow the same path as the traitor, drowning in hatred and love. Huh. This is a machine created to put brutal criminals and dangerous monsters to sleep. It isn't expected to be used again, but it is ready anytime just in case. Anyone who has no business here should leave. Get out right now. Okay. What if I just stood in the middle though? Okay, literally can't. Honestly, Josh, these people just don't let go of a grudge. Yeah, the slathering beast that sucks blood and eats the flesh of humans and rips the world apart. I'm sorry. He smelled treats in my pocket. Maria has truly done so much for us. As of now, many of us consider her to be the guardian angel of Shem. Regardless of how well she can control Zypsine, she's only a 13-year-old girl. She's probably worried sick about her father who's been captured by Solaris. Balthazar has strongly told Maria not to leave Shevat under any circumstances. He probably said that because he knows that if provided with the chance, that child would immediately try to fly off to Solaris, all by herself to rescue her captured father, riding on the Zypsine. The scientists of Solaris had bitter experiences in the revolt by the Lambs 500 years ago, so they decided to do some work on the Lambs. They inserted various limiters so that they would never be able to revolt. Wow! Wildly unethical. I mean, I know Solaris are the bad guys, but even so. For the past 500 years, Solaris controlled the Lamb's consciousness, behavior, and all. Naturally, Lambs don't know anything about it. That makes it even more unforgiving, although it's highly efficient. This land is a testing ground for Solaris. Their objectives are genetic engineering, crossbreeding, and mind control. They want to collect data for the newly created organisms and general combat data. Lambs are mere livestock to be raised for Solaris purposes. The ethos was established mainly to control robots. What? Collecting combat data? In this war that's lasted for hundreds of years on the Ignis continent? It was just a farce plotted by Solaris? The ethos supervised? The land dwellers, like domestic animals. Then It's not a farce. For them, it's an important simulation under strict restrictions. Creating appropriate organisms that can align themselves with the anima relics is one of their important objectives. In any case, the Lambs will continue to be Solaris guinea pigs unless someone stops them. I'm glad that I walked around because it gives you more motivation for why it's worth fighting Solaris. The limiter restrains the Lamb's abilities, but there may be a way to remove it. Torah Melchior, he used to be one of the 3 sages of Shevat. Oh really? Melchior and Balthazar used to be 2 of the sages? And this isn't a chrono trigger? You must know a way to remove the limiter. The whereabouts of the 3 sages, Melchior, Balthazar, and Gaspar, have not been known since the Great War. I mean, it is worth noting, those are names traditionally given to the Magi who visit Jesus at his birth. They're getting the names from the same place. It's just very interesting. It's very interesting that in both cases, they are sages from a city in the sky whose queen is seemingly immortal. The parallels are strong. There's even a rumor that they lost faith in humans because of the tragedy in Nisa. Solaris activities have increased once again. I wonder where they are and what they're up to. A man named Krelian was the mastermind behind the planting of the limiter. He was originally a lab. He learned molecular engineering from the sage Melchior personally, but he misused it for such a terrible act, an unbelievable monster. This is the tactical command room. Currently, we're keeping track of the activities of both Solaris and the land and collecting data. Lately, there's been a lot of unusual activity down here. You think Solaris found something? That which the Gazelle Ministry of Solaris desperately seeks is the 12 anima relics created by God's wisdom. The merging of an anima relic and a gear can produce an omni-gear. Interesting. But the subjects must be in suitable synchronization, or else the transformation will not occur. Oh, I so hope we're going to Power Rangers this. Some of the anima relics have been discovered, but there are still more left undiscovered, sleeping deep in the earth. Even we have been devoting much to the search, but to no avail. The power of the Omni-Gears was so great that they could even hold back Diabolos' collapse 500 years ago. If any more of these fall into the hands of the enemy, our future and even those of the Land Dwellers will be... I implore you, Land Dwellers, we require your assistance. Shevat must collect the remaining anima relics by any means necessary. So the anima relics were created by God's wisdom. I wonder if that is truly the case. All in all, that unit was meant to merge with something inorganic. That would be the proper assumption. It's foolish of humans to try to depend on such things. Oh my, I've said too much. Forget what I said. Man, they're not technically Nopon, but they sure are Nopon. This is the library where many books are gathered. This place is packed with many ancient books that you cannot find on the surface. If you're a book fanatic, you drool over books like our first run prints, limited books, or autograph books, banned books, and mountains of hard-to-find books, and more mountains and mountains of books. It's too much! Well, setting that aside, if there's something you want to know about from the past, it'd be good to go in and talk to the librarians. Don't worry, it's their job to tell the new people from the surface about them. Surviving through the Great War of 500 years ago and the Diabolos collapse, we and the rest of our comrades secluded ourselves on Shevat. At the time, Shevat was being constructed at the tip of Babel Tower, but we were able to escape to the sky before Solaris once again ascended the power over the land. Since then, we've been wandering the skies while overlooking the activities of the land below. After the war, Solaris used a gate like ours to separate itself from the surface, and then they erased all memory of their existence from the surface dwellers. Due to this, the surface dwellers are still not aware that they've been secretly dominated by Solaris all along. To be born into a false reality, to grow up in it and to die in it without ever approaching the truth. That is the life of a surface dweller. You're probably already aware of this, but this Shevat is protected by a special gate made possible by an ancient technology. Even Solaris cannot break this barrier. Because of that, we're able to avoid being invaded to this day. But even with that, we don't have the power to attack Solaris either. It's a stalemate. Basically, we've just been glaring at each other. The great war that unfolded between Solaris and Shevat 500 years ago. It was a heroic battle, with the freedom and independence of the land dwellers at stake. Hello, Summer. The rebel army, which centered around Shevat, was successful at attacking the inner citadel of Solaris, but only with tremendous sacrifices. Thank you for the dudes. However, before we almost made it, the unthinkable happened. A new enemy appeared that even Solaris had not anticipated. That was when the nightmare began, the nightmare never seen before. No, sorry, the rebel army are the good guys in this case. More Star Wars, less FTL. A nightmare that we pray would never have to see again. Diabolos, the sudden appearance of the mysterious army, put a full stop to the battle between the humans 500 years ago. Those angels of death, utterly unrivaled, with no fear or mercy. Their only intention was to eradicate all life on this planet. I think I know what those might be. Which is weird, given that this is my first reference to them. Even Solaris' proudest gear battalions were mere flies to them. Nothing stopped them as they indiscriminately slaughtered and trampled upon countless lives. At that time, people were certain that the end of the world was approaching. Dominated by feelings of constant fear and hopelessness, it was a dreadful life. The reason mankind was able to make it through and survive certain death 500 years ago was because the power of these giants created through God's wisdom. Roni, Fatima, and the other young fighters piloted these giants and destroyed the heart of Diablos. Seeing an opportunity to counterattack, mankind desperately stood up against Diablos and successfully annihilated them. Where is the prequel to this game? This sounds so cool. Roni, Fatima, Queen Zephyr, and the rest of the young ones put their lives on the line and won back the future for this world. Roni Fatima? Isn't that my ancestor? So you're saying my ancestor Roni fought alongside Queen Zephyr against Solaris. Those giants which fought long ago to save us, an existence which surpasses all other gears. They are the legendary Omni gears. One of them is the treasure of the Ava royal family, which is currently resting somewhere within the continent of Ignis. But I can't guarantee that. After the war and the collapse of Diabolos, similarly to the land dwellers, the heavenly beaten Solaris forces began to pull back and return to their homeland, taking along with them vast numbers of land dwellers as slaves. We couldn't stop them. The only way for the war-torn land dwellers to survive was to depend on Solaris. After the brief moment of hope, Solaris once again began to reign over them. The cold and harsh era had begun. 500 years have passed, and their reign still continues. No one knows how long this is going to last. At one point, Solaris and its Gazelle ministry, made up of 12 elders, dominated the world with more military might than they have presently. The people in the land were treated like slaves. If any of them resisted, they were quickly and mercilessly dead. They treated the people as if they weren't living beings. Eventually, the people on the surface began to rebel from all parts and ultimately led to the Solaris-Shevat War 500 years ago. That sure is a lot of information. I'm very glad that I ran around and spoke to everybody. Because it gave me a much better idea of, like, the lore and everything. Anyway, I give it 10 minutes before this whole place gets invaded or something. How is that not a chest? Fine. Okay, let's go talk to the Queen again. You said we should rest first? I rested. Man, this game's long. I'm still on disc 1. Yeah. Have you decided? Yeah, I have. All right. I told you shenanigans were afoot. What is that shaking all about? Your Majesty. Was that enemy... Your Majesty, something dreadful has... What's the meaning of this? Yes, that is... We have an intruder in the dock area. The gate generator has been destroyed. What? What's the damage report? Yes, subsystems are destroyed. Gate generation has dropped 70% from normal. We're devoting everything to firefighting and repairs. It will still take some time. What of the intruder? Yes, we believe it's just a lone Gebler soldier. That's scarier, because that means that, you know, you're dealing with an elite. It seems the individual has escaped to the number 17 hangar. Number 17 hangar bay? Ziepzan! Maria, wait. It's too dangerous to go by yourself. But we can't just let the spy be. Your Majesty, we have our hands full just trying to fight the fire on the shield generator. If someone doesn't do something, it's possible we'll have more losses. I'll be fine. I can go it alone. Maria, what can you do now when you don't even have Ziepzan? But... Then should we go down with Maria? It's the Gebler, right? I'm still ticked off at them. I'll take him on. Is it fine with you, Faye? Please take care of Maria. And be careful out there. Ooh, I wonder if Maria's going to be our final party member. Because I suspect we're still going to get one more party member. And I thought it was going to be Boingu, but I'm not convinced. Then let's get going, Maria. Let's all go together. This may be asking for too much, but would it be possible to have one of you stay behind with the Queen? Hello, Pastor Jones. You do not have the combat experience, and if something ever happened to the Queen... Right, I got it. And one of us should stay behind. I am doing very well. How are you? I feel like Bart... Ah, they're both good. Chat, who should I leave behind? Oh, hell yeah! This is my very first time. I'm a huge fan of Xenoblade, but I never played its predecessors. And I want to, so here I am. Man, Bart's got more of a... I like... The thing is, what Billy has is more death blows, and that does matter. I like Bart, though. Everyone seems to hate Bart. I love Bart. And I'm not super into Billy, either. He's a cool fighter and everything, but I still think he's a bit of a dork. I mean, yeah, the guns are cool. There are side rooms? I never even saw these. Okay, doesn't seem to be anything to do here. My only issue with the guns is limited ammo, which has never actually been a problem. Oh yeah, I should check Maria's... Ugh, she's under level. Actually, she's got really good equipment. That's Faye. What am I thinking? Battle dress versus war mail. War mail's worse. Silver beret versus... locks physical effects. That's very nice. What Billy also has is a team heal, which is nice. I'm sorry, there's a whole garden up here that I didn't see. I guess this probably isn't the time to go exploring. But that's cool. Yeah. Oh my, this has gotten serious. It seems you can't get in because of the emergency security. But you're all lucky, a legendary vendor like me happens to be here through coincidence. Yeah, I don't believe it's coincidence. I've got a line of quality goods, sir. So if you've got anything you need, don't hesitate to ask. Okay. I think I'll be fine, actually. Yeah. I've got enough of everything for everyone. I guess thank you, though. That's the wrong way. God, I really want to see Maria fight. Yep, my absolute first playthrough. I know a little bit about the story. And I know... yeah, so I know a little bit about the story. But I have been thoroughly enjoying it so far. It's no use. The defensive shutter is closed. Isn't there another way to go down to the hangar? We may be able to go down if we use the emergency shaft, but it's not normally used. Okay, well, this isn't normally. I don't care. We can't waste time here anyway. That's right. They won't wait for us. I see. The entrance to the shaft is just above here. This is it. We can go down by entering the shaft from here. Fine, then let's go. Oh! I hate y'all so very much. That's a potential problem. Did he steal all of my EP? I think he did. That was a problem. So they absorb ether and take almost no damage from physical. What? She can summon her gear anywhere. What a weird fight this is. Ton of defense, almost no HP. Oh no, she's adorable. Robo Punch? Oh. Chat, this game might be good, actually. This map is of the lower layer levels in the emergency shaft. You can use it once we get down to the floor several levels below here. I did not get enough EP restoring items. I mean, it's fine because I have almost infinite Omega Souls. No, I'm genuinely having a great time with this game. Sure. I don't mind. Yeah, I know what the drives do. Oh, wow. Yeah, I want to wait until I'm back with my whole party, so I can make sure I give them to the most appropriate people. I do appreciate the tip though. No need to apologize. I appreciate it. Oh, she deals no damage. She's an actual child. I don't need the Xenogears. Just okay. I guess it's just time to beat him up. I'm sorry you all don't get the experience, but, like, I needed to solve it. Man, what does this music remind me of? Right, it's... Oh, now I can't remember. Really cool SNES game. Main character uses a spear, which is very unusual. God, one of the first games I streamed. I haven't played Final Fantasy IX, so it's definitely not that. Not Secret of Mana. Give me a second. This is gonna drive me mad if I don't look it up. I know I've got it. Terra Enigma, that's it. Yeah, Tron. God, what a good game. What good music. Genuinely worth looking up. Oh. Oh, Billy, you've earned my respect. Oh, hell yeah. Gold bullion? That seems bigger than a gold nugget. If you hit the switch, you can change the direction of how the windmill is spinning. Fuck you, man. She's a kid. Megaton Punch. Hell yeah. dodge. That's rude. God damn. Okay, so this is just gonna happen every time. I mean, I guess Faye gets experience. Okay, but how? No, I want to go up. Can you do that for me? Oh, son of a bitch. Stop focusing on her. Oh, that's bad. Now she can't even use her only useful skill. It just occurred to me, I don't have to do death blows. I can just keep doing... That's much better. Oh god! Oh god, she's got the standing on tiptoes adorable grin. I want to check, does she even have death blows? Like, she must, right? Oh shit, Billy doesn't have one of his. She doesn't have death blows. That's amazing. Wow. That's so interesting. So yeah, you're just straight up not supposed to use her for combat. But I'm gonna guess that her gear is badass. Man, that's a lot of bullets to spend on one enemy. Sometimes you just gotta press triangle. It'd be like that. I should probably heal up almost everybody. No. There's a chest up here that I'd like. Oh, okay. I think I figured it out. Bitch. Hey, good job. Wow, her attack is 27. It was the only way I could see to really deal any significant damage there. Hey! Time to hit triangle several times. God, the bubbles is such a weird attack. Okay, so let's try to time this perfectly, but also let's throw down a save state so that if I don't time it perfectly, it's not a disaster. What do you mean I can't jump off here? This was my only plan. Okay, then I just don't know how to get to that chest, I guess. I was busy stretching my hamstrings, you son of a bitch. I honestly think this is such a fun idea for a character. Absolutely terrible at all forms of combat, but can summon her gear wherever and whenever. And I don't know how to get up there. There's a little moment there that I think is so cool. After the third shot, he actually reloads. There's so many little cool details in the sprite work. Oh, one of those bits of nonsense. You can use the map you found earlier on this floor. It's always good to have a map to look at when you lose your way, right? You know what? That makes for a perfect stopping point. So I'm going to save there. And yeah, I will be returning to this soon. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining me. Pastor Jones, thank you in particular as the newest person here. Let's take a look at who we can raid. Barry's live, Viz is live, Dan is live. Jeez, a lot of people live tonight. Ooh, Winter's playing Deep Rock Galactic. Hell yeah. Let's give Winter some love. So yeah, thank you everybody for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful evening or whatever time zone it is for you. Xenogears will be returning next week, Tuesday at 5:30 Eastern Time. Sunday is my next stream, but I don't know what I'm going to do. So yeah, Sunday 2:30 Eastern Time, I'm doing something. Tuesday 5:30, I'm doing Xenogears. So yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful time, and I hope I'll see you in a future stream. Have a good one.